Deck profile for cheap wannabe anti-meta. Missing some Doom Cals and some Falsodinias, Effect Veilers. I know what I need. 2 Banisher. Banisher really good. This format revolves a lot around Graveyard. Banisher, especially like Lightsworn shit or Lightsworn variant shit that runs Raikou, they mill into remove from play. Awesome. This sets up so many shit, stops people from doing anything. Gale. Tuner, cut attack. This thing can run over fucking like Stardust like a motherfucker. Awesome. Then we got Double Breaker. Heavy Storm's gone. So it really helps to keep control over backfield. He's a 19 beater, run over something before you end your turn. Pop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gotta get them both shiny, you watch. Caius. Only run 1 in this deck. People keep saying I should run 2, but it's really inconsistent in this deck for 2. Especially since you run double Chaos Sorcerer and Dad. You really don't want to fog up too many high levels. And he makes really good E-Telly, sack out. You know, there's so many different things you can do. If you hold him on the field, then you go E-Telly, Synchro, you got 8s. This is dead right here. This is dead material. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Double Chaos. I run a lot of light in this deck. You know, Cyber Dragon at 2, Banisher at 2, all that. Just, it's a really easy card to get out. Clears the field pretty nice. And it's a special summon with a low cost, so nice. Double Cyber Dragon. First turn, open up with this. Gale, cut Gale, attack, attack, Synchro out. Awesome. Gets it in the graveyard, sets up for Chaos. What more can you ask for?
Automatic Stardust.
Automatic, right there. That's like God's vagina. Dad. Dad is really situational in this deck, but with all the removal and all the other shit you have in this deck, it works pretty well. I mean, you can hold this thing for a couple turns and drop it, clear the field. I mean, you can push for game with it. It's Dad, really, come on, everybody knows this. Double DD Warrior Lady. This is just for my like format and meta play in my town. I have King Tiger, 1 lose, waiting. I'm gonna run 1 King Tiger, 1 DD Lady for regionals, I think. But right now, this works really well. Set it, somebody tries attacking it, fucking remove. 16 defense, awesome. Holds up against a lot of things. Suicide for removal, really good field clear. DD Crow at 1, waiting to get another one, or maybe an Effect Veiler over another DD Crow. Awesome, love this card. Monster Reborn, fuck you. Launcher, launcher. This is a launcher fucker too. This owns so many different graveyard things. Gores, what more can you ask for? It's Gores. It's a free +2. Creebon's at 2. He's a really good tuner in the deck. I can just set him there. And he's my stall for a little bit. He gives me what I need to do in this deck. It's nice.
Do you run E-Telly?
Yes, I do.
Alright, cool.
Kaiko at 2. This card is fucking retardedly good. This stops Crevice, this stops all shit. And you do damage with a fucking giant 18 beater. Remove 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. This is... Kaiko.
Kaiko.
Sangan. The only reason I'm running Sangan is because there's off chances where I open up with this and I don't want to open up too big. You want to like let my opponent play out his hand a little. So I just set the fucker, let him run it over. I get DD Crow. I can get Warrior Lady. I can get Creebons. Anything I need for the situation. This lets me search some really key cards in the deck. And he's shiny. Double Thunder King. What, you know, Thunder King, 19 beater. Stop searching. Run over Sangan with it. Useless. And he's a really nice pop for synchros or anything like that when people get ahead of themselves, don't know what they're doing. Gotta love Thunder King. Triple Book. This fucks up plays. This just fucks up plays. Stop synchro summoning cold. Defensive. I mean,
face down their tuner.
Face down this shit. Chain it with Nobleman. I mean, what more can you ask for? It's Book of Moon, you guys. Come on. Dark Hole. Obvious. Just field clear right there. Just E-Telly, like I said, this lets you open up for a lot of really good combos. This is an instant synchro or set this shit. They're going for a big move. Boom. You got a big stopper right there. This is multi-purpose. I like it. Shiny. Lightning Vortex. This is really good. I mean, a lot of people contradict it, but it's like running a second Dark Hole in your deck. And in this deck, it's really good. You can toss some shit. Like if you're holding Dad and you need to darken that grave to hit Chaos, this works really well. Reborn. Duh. MST at 1. Because, you know, Double Breaker and shit like that, you really don't want to get overwhelmed. And I have everything else. I have Solemn and 7 tools. There's enough stop power in this deck. Nobleman. Just Raikou fuck up. If you're going Zombies, Pyramid Turtle fuck up. Anything that goes face down, it just...
Necromancer.
Just rapes it. Just, Smashing Ground. I only run 1. I don't like running 2. I hate just stupid pure pop cards like this. But this is really good. Because I've had it happen to me a lot. Colossal hits the field. And it's pretty hard in this deck, I guess, to... Unless you stop it, it's pretty hard to beat over since it comes back. So this is just one of those plus ones for you, I guess. Call of the Haunted, no shit. Compulsory 2. Everybody says, this is a really newbie card, but realistically, this is fucking phenomenal. It lets you send really difficult shit to get out back to the hand. It opens up the field, especially
Monster Hate, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, Monster Hate is really control for this. I mean, it's happened to me. I had this shit set, and I had some Thunder King on the field. They summoned something to Tori. I was like, fuck you, Thunder King back. So it's just multi-purpose. I mean, Colossal, Stardust, anything. This just gets rid of so many hating, like, you gotta love it. Just compulsory. Mirror Force, duh. Royal Oppression, duh. 7 tools. Yes, this is some very good controversy right here. One of my good friends, Jaime here, has officially told me that this card fucks this card and this card anally, because you have to pay a cost for both these cards to activate. So this, you pay 1,000.
The minor cost.
Yeah, you pay a fucking 1,000. Big whoop. And your jackass friend pays half of their life points or drops themselves 2,000. And I mean, who doesn't need 7 tools? It's a counter trap. This is fucking God's vagina. Beautiful.
God's nail clipper.
There you go. And here we go. The double solemns. Just pulled that. Yes. Solemn Warning. Duh. Monster stopper right here. This can fuck up Infernities. This fucks anything that needs
Fuck
big,
you.
big, fuck you. Big anything. And Solemn Judgment. It's God. God hates everything.
God with 2 hoes.
Yeah, God with 2 hoes. This is God older with his 2 hoes, but young God, nice beard there.
That's God, that's Jesus.
There you go.
Moses.
There you go. Moses and his hose. But yeah, just awesome stopping counters. I mean, mandatory. Hello. Tori. Yes. Yes.
Wins games.
This just opens up fields. I mean, especially since you run double chaos, since it's right now like all good for the format. Who wouldn't want to just clear the field, pop some of your shit, and go double chaos?
Yeah.
Really. And last but not least, Trap Stun. I really like Trap Stun. I ran it at 2, except I ran Solemn Warning over one of them, I think. It's just because I find it really unnecessary to run 2. I don't use this until somebody tries chaining something. Like, if I'll have it set, I summon Torrential, boom, Trap Stun. I'm not going to waste this. I'm not going to open up. And I mean, sometimes you will if you think your opponent has Solemn Warning or Judgment or something homeworld like that. So, I mean, it's a half and half, but I've never really found it useful to run 2. It's occasionally a dead draw. 1 seems pretty good with all the hate in this deck.
Alright, extra deck.
Synchros. Armed Wing and Armor Master. We run Gale. Armor Master and a random ass antimatter deck just for some reason works. Armed Wing. You got a Piercer that boosts up to 28. What more could you ask for? Really. You got an instant Piercer in this. It lets you abuse your Gale. Just awesomeness right there. Catastor.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty standard. I've done it with like Banisher and Kribon Synchro for this. Go Chaos. I mean, there's just a lot of variables in this deck. You really don't synchro much with this deck, but I guess it's good to have variety, right?
Yeah.
Then, Double Stardust. I have a Starlight Road side decked. I just lost my side deck, and there's the occasion where you will bring it out. I mean, it's Stardust.
Yeah. We're still working on your side deck.
Still working on this, by the way. Dead. I brought this out the other day on Azel, a friend of mine, going zombies. This just opened up the field. I went Caius, removed something he had, back row. Then I E-Telet for Kribons, synchroed up for dead, popped the monster, just fucking went nuts. Dead. Sick obsession. Iron Chain, that off 6, I mean, you run a lot of 4s and a lot of 2s in this deck. Iron Chain, 25 miller, not bad, just standard. And double Black Rose, because, yes, you can hit it, pretty simple. And Black Rose
Especially
is Black
that
Rose.
one, that was a misprint.
Yes, misprint Ghost Rare. Like that.
Alright.
And that's anti-meta.
Anti-meta. Alright, go for it. Comment, rate, subscribe.
Psh.